And right now, a statewide program that helps families pay for childcare is short roughly $65 million. And that means 18 counties are freezing enrollment, and families are making some incredibly difficult choices since they can't afford childcare.
There was a woman who applied and got on the freeze list. She lost her job. And so now she's doing Grubhub with her 2-year-old in the back all day.
I chatted with Sarah Dawson with the Colorado Child Care Assistance Program about why families are making these decisions. She says that they historically have only been able to serve around 9% of the kids who need that help because of funding. Then there were a whole bunch of issues. Stimulus funding is wrapping up. The program has to make changes to reimburse daycare providers more money. And then there were also federal rules under the Biden administration that Dawson says are actually really well-meaning but came with some consequences.
They were really aiming to stabilize the childcare sector and start to match the CCAP payments to private pay payments. The problem is it didn't come with any money.
What this ultimately means is that they were going from spending around $6,000 a kid to as much as $18,000 a child by next October. I'm told they're now meeting with city and county officials to try and basically come together to appeal to the federal government for some help. The program, though, is finding itself in a tough position with a state budget that needs to be slashed and a federal government that is downsizing. And according to the website Baby Center, the cost of having a child is so much right now that a quarter of the moms that they surveyed are deciding to have fewer kids because of how expensive it is. They have a calculator online where you can plug in everything from childcare to diapers and food to get an idea of how much you could spend in a year. They also give a couple of ways of how you could save money, like shopping last year's models of common gear, buying some baby items secondhand. That's typically the safest for clothing. You also should always check for the recall notices. And when it comes to childcare, checking out nanny shares, child tax credits, and employee assistance programs.